I'm not gonna lie, I opened this up early because I just wanted to get this situated, and it does look really damn good. Normally this is an unveiling, but not this time. I went to a place called Jamburger. It is located in Garfield, New Jersey. I heard a lot of good things about this place. It kind of has like a Hispanic influence, which you'll see in this video. But I got 5 different items. I got these 3 sandwiches. It's 1 chicken sandwich and 2 burgers. I also got this shake. Now, I didn't pick this shake. I can actually show you what happened because I was recording B-roll.
Yeah, I tried calling you. We don't have the Reese's shake. Can I get you something else instead?
What do you think the best shake is?
The strawberry shortcake, or the black and white Oreo?
Let's do the black and white.
Black and white?
Yeah, thank you. There's only 2 people in there, really small place. When I give him my order name, he goes, "Oh man, I tried to call you. I was driving." And he said, I originally ordered a Reese's shake. And he's like, "We ran out of Reese's. So, can I get you something else instead?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem. What's the best shake?" So we pointed out these 2. And the black and white shake sounded really, really interesting. So I don't even know what the hell is in here, to be honest. But there is also an order of fried Oreos in this bag. Now, normally I don't do dessert first, but I'm going to start with the shake because it looks really good. And I don't want it to get all melty and then kind of ruin what it's supposed to be. Dude seemed like a nice guy, man. Seems like it's only 2 people in there. It's really small. So I kind of like that local feel to it. Let's see what's going on in here. There's a lot going on, man. I got to get in here. I can't even open this. It's really pretty. First thing I'll say, there's definitely Oreo cookie crumbs on the outside. I don't know if it's supposed to do it. That's pretty good. I think that's a fried Oreo in there, actually. This is definitely a fried Oreo. So I didn't even have to really order the fried Oreo. That's a fried Oreo. It's a doughier fried Oreo than I'm used to. You'll never not like a fried Oreo. That's for sure. And then what looks like a Pop-Tart. Like a cookies and cream Pop-Tart. That's exactly what that is. Now, this is $10. I'm not mad at this shake. You get a lot of stuff in it. But I don't know why there's something that seems very... This is more expensive than a burger out there. Which to me is kind of like wild. Now listen, your price points are your price points, but personally I feel like a burger is a better meal to get for $10. The shake, to me, it tastes fine. Cookies and cream shake, fried Oreo, and the Pop-Tart, which is cookies and cream. Again, the only thing that I'm just not a fan of, I think of black and white cookies, I think of the actual cookie. I don't know if you ever had those before. I don't get that element. Also, the shake is just, it's really thin. Like, I feel like shakes should be thicker than that. Now, you can definitely drink that with a straw, so that might be your preference, but I almost like to eat my shakes. I like them thicker. Like my women. But I'm definitely not mad at that, but for the price plus what I just said, I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. Just being honest, but I don't dislike it. Just making sure people understand where I'm coming from. I always try to give my reasons. Why do I explain myself all the time? Let's get into these burgers. We're going to start with what their flagship is because it's called the Jamburger, so I would guess so. Comes with an order of fries. You can get it by itself, but most things they sell from menu style with the combo meal, which just gives you the fries and the burger. It comes out to $12. Regular fries on this one. The Jamburger comes with caramelized onions and this is a jalapeno popper patty on there. It's kind of smaller than the bun, which is kind of not a good thing because you won't get it in every single bite. It also says there's bacon jam, and if you look really close, it's on there. It's underneath the caramelized onions, and it's also on the bottom here. It is a smash burger. You can see that right there, but it's not like that. That crust to me should be on the whole thing. Also, the jam, I feel like you should kind of spread that out more. Martin's potato bun, you can never go wrong with that. I'm going to tell you what makes this, and I like it immediately. This damn popper in the middle is really cheesy, a little bit of spice to that, and the crunch on it really adds a nice texture to it. The bacon jam, a little bit salty, a little bit sweet. Look at this. Combine that with the caramelized onion. And again, you can never go wrong with a Martin's potato roll. I'm going to try a piece of this, just the burger. I don't know why I say this every single time. I feel like a little salt and pepper goes a long way on a burger. But in this case, I will make an exception because with the bacon jam and the caramelized onions, if you added this and added too much of a salty element, I think it would take away. The burger's pretty juicy. I asked for mine cooked medium. This is pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. I really like that bacon gem. I just wish they spread it more out. I guess I can do that myself with a knife, but as far as taste goes, really not bad. I feel like I comment this all the time, but these fries are a staple in this area. I know they must come from Restaurant Depot because everybody uses them. I'm never mad at those fries. It can't be an exceptional fry because everyone serves it. But if you've seen these fries and you live in my area, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can't go wrong with these. A little bit of ketchup if you want it, but they're always seasoned and they're always crunchy. Restaurant Depot must be making a killing with these fries because I'm not joking with you. Go back and watch my mom and pop videos from the last month and see how many places serve those exact fries. I'm not mad at them. I just can't call them exceptional because there's nothing else to it. I will give the fries a 6 out of 10. The burger, I'll give a 7.5 out of 10. Again, I just wish that it was like executed a little bit better, but the flavor is definitely on point. Also, the bun's a little bit soggy. I don't know if this is going to bother people. Doesn't really bother me though. So this right here is a fried chicken sandwich. That's what it says on their menu. It comes with a maple glaze as well as an herb ranch, which is on the bottom. There's a lot of herb ranch on here. That's a homemade ranch. Well done. Homemade fried chicken patty. Again, Martin's potato roll. The ranch is good. Again, that homemade ranch goes a long way. Very creamy. Also a little garlicky, which I like. There's the maple glaze. I want to get a bite with that on it. That went in my mouth. I already know. Y'all always commenting I don't notice. Stuff's on my lips. I don't. I'm just going to err on the side and just do it every single time. Can I just see something? I want to bite this part right here. Okay. There's a lady walking in the middle of the street right now. I'm not quite sure why. But she's walking right to... She's walking though. She's exercising. I'm not, no, we're going to look at each other. She smiled at me. I feel like, again, I'm running into the same issue with this sandwich. The maple glaze is really good. Again, you're getting what you think. It's just that little bit of sweet, sticky sauce. And the ranch is excellent. Like, I really love the creaminess, the texture that it adds to the sandwich. The chicken is nice and crispy. The ranch is kind of garlicky. Martin's potato roll. But you see how this sandwich is? Now, this is a chicken breast that it looks like they pounded down, right? And because they pounded it down and fried it, the chicken sandwich comes across as a little bit like it's not juicy. You know what I'm saying? Because like the bite isn't really like when you get a good chicken sandwich, in my opinion. I like the idea of this, but the bite is not like all there. It's missing the juiciness that you would get from, I don't know if you brine the chicken in order to do that. Some people do, but the chicken sandwich itself is a little dry, and everything else about this is excellent. But that ranch is really damn good. Sweet potato fries, which again, you can take them or leave them with me. They only have 2 kinds of fries. Again, I feel like these are also Restaurant Depot. I'm not mad at them. They salted these, which adds a nice little thing. A lot of people don't salt their sweet potato fries, but I think you should. I also think sweet potato fries, there should be a sauce that's standard with it that no one's doing. Like that maple glaze with a ketchup or something would probably hit. There's a little bit of maple glaze over here. I'm just going to... I caught that. You know what I'm saying? Add something to it. I don't know. Sweet potato fries don't go right with ketchup with me. But maybe if they mix something in that ketchup. Again, sweet potato fries for me aren't my best. But these aren't bad for what they are. I will also give those a 6.5 out of 10. The chicken sandwich, I know this thing could be like an 8 or a 9 chicken sandwich if it wasn't so thin and or dry. But I would still eat it. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I would just personally ask, no joke, for like extra of that ranch and just dip it. That's just me. It tastes good though. Now this burger is the last one and it's called a Bodega. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this area, Bodega is just like a corner store, what we used to call. It's a little deli where you can get breakfast and stuff like that. And that's their play on this. So the 3-parter about this, it has their cabbage and garlic sauce. It has a fried egg, and there's actually, I don't know if I'll be able to get to it, but it's there. There's a plantain on the bottom. You see that? It's also in there, along with their burger. Fried egg, sunny side up with the melty and the runny yolk. We love that here. There's something. I don't know if it's the cabbage. The cabbage is coming across as bitter. And it's like I'm not liking the sandwich because of that. It just really turned me off. This is why you do things, bro. You gotta get a second bite. See what's up. Something's bitter. I think that cabbage is like bitter, bro. I don't know what's wrong with the damn cabbage. But it's not for me, bro. But let's see if I take the cabbage off, will that help? I don't know what is up with that. That's a little wild. See if I just get a bite that doesn't have a lot in there. It's the cabbage. I don't know what the hell happened with that cabbage, but if you bit into that and you didn't catch what I did, I don't think you'd like it either. Fried egg's fine. There's a pink sauce on here, so ketchup, mayo. Again, a lot of South American cooking on that. Now that I took the cabbage off, this isn't bad. Again, I think the burger's nice, smash. There's a little more salt and pepper on this one, which I like, with the cheese and the sweetness from the plantain. And then the richness and creaminess from that egg, along with that pink sauce, which, in my opinion, hold on. I think it needs more something to it. Like it's almost, there's no ketchup to it, just mayo. But I just got to bite of that damn cabbage again. Yeah, that's it for me. If the cabbage ruined that sandwich, I took it off and it was passable, but I don't know what the hell happened with that. Everything else is okay, but the other ones to me were light years ahead. This one gets a 4 out of 10. Again, the concept of these are good, but the execution is just lacking with every single one that I had. So, I don't know what happened there. It is Labor Day, so maybe there's just like a slow day. It is what it is. But, just being real, yeah, that wasn't my favorite experience, that last burger. Fried Oreos. Now, I did have one that was already sitting in the shake, but it was in the shake, so it was going to be soggy. Fried Oreo is real easy. Batter on an Oreo, usually powdered sugar. Not a lot of powdered sugar on these. Even in, I'm going to take this out so y'all can see. There's no more in here. Yeah, I missed the damn bag anyway. Not a lot of powdered sugar on this. The ones that you get like down the shore, they just got it down to a science. And they're usually like covered in powdered sugar. But here's the fried Oreo. You're never going to go wrong with these. Like, never. Again, when you melt the inside of that, it just liquefies and it upgrades an Oreo to something that you've never had before if you've never had a fried Oreo. Even though I said this before and I'm going to say it again, these are outside fried nice. Inside is a little bit doughy. A little bit. So, that's my only real complaint about this. But I will sit here and devour these whole things, even with that being said. You can't miss with these. You just can't. But, again, same thing. Execution on all of this. Same idea. Just that little bit would make it even more elite. Adding powdered sugar and making sure the fry on these is right. Still edible. But I will give this an 8 out of 10. Even with all that. I don't think I'll ever rank a fried Oreo below like a 7. We have to really mess that up. So again, as we branch out into random spots, you'll notice maybe, because I'm not just doing highest rated like I used to, that there's going to be things that I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of. Walking in there, it was a small place. Besides me, there was one person picking up a DoorDash order, so not a lot of heavy foot traffic. I'm not sure how this place does business-wise. I've heard 1 or 2 things about it, and just to be perfectly honest, you know, the main issue with this is the execution of all the dishes. Again, fries are fine. Most places serve stuff like that. I don't really think it's overpriced, except the shake I think is too expensive. $11 for one of these meals is kind of cool these days. The issue is just the execution. I kind of went through it on each sandwich, but if I'm a person just like me who walks in there for the first time and I ordered just that Bodega burger, for example, and I bit into that bitter cabbage, I'll never go back. That's where the problem comes in that you can run into with these places. I'm ordering a lot more things in the menu, so if you walked in and got this burger, you might have liked it more. But that's where you have to have like uniformity in mom and pop places more than franchises, where the locations are usually the issue. Mom and pops, it's usually just a consistency with some places. And I think, see, I rock with that one. Some people have to realize that when it comes to these places like this. So I do think there's definitely room where you can make something better, but I tried to give my honest opinion on why I didn't like certain things. Execution is everything. Concepts, reading the menu, I was like, man, this is going to be good. Walked in a certain way, and then walked away going, I don't know. So that's just my opinion, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope you're enjoying your Labor Day. By the time you watch this, it won't be Labor Day for me, but I'm still, the grind don't stop. The work. I don't think this is work, but y'all do. So thank you for saying that I have great consistency, because I actually really freaking enjoy doing this. So doesn't feel like work to me, but I love y'all, man. I'm going to try to enjoy the rest of my Labor Day, and we'll be back tomorrow. More content. The hand signs. They made it to YouTube.